you've got a breed like I've got that's got some sort of coat, and we're covered in farrax, like this little fella here, and we've had a little bit of a walk through the farrax, the best way I've found to clean them up on a daily basis, all these old towels are so handy, is I just sit them on my knee, I get a small fine comb, and I just gently comb the farrax out. And you find that it flakes off. It's quite a good idea to do this almost daily. See the farrax actually flaking off. You did have a swim through it, didn't you? You really had. Yes, you did. This also gets your puppy used to being groomed if you've got a breed with some coat. Just comb it gently through. Yes, little fella. You just stay there. And we don't want to lose your paint mark, because then we won't know who you are. You're the one with the paint on your back, aren't you? And then rub it over with the towel. And the towel's dry, not wet. You can't use damp towels on puppies. You must keep them dry at all costs. A little bit on the head. Come on, keep still. Under the chin. Oh, it's not so bad. And maybe if they've been swimming in it a bit with the legs, again on the legs. Now if you daily comb them like so and keep them nice and clean, you'll find that your puppies won't smell. And I hear people say, oh, that puppy smell, puppies stink. Puppies don't have to smell. It doesn't take long to just comb them over each day, and you get a puppy much more susceptible and amenable to grooming if you have been, in fact. Just cleaning them up a little bit each day, and they get used to the idea of a metal comb or a brush or so on, or whatever your breed requires. There, look how nice you look now. Oh, you do. And how much better that looks than the farrax-covered puppy that I just pulled out of the box. There. This was the little puppy with the white foot, whose life we saved by tube feeding. Well, this family, her prospective owners, came to visit her. First of all, we say hello to the mummy dog.
That's mummy. That's her mummy.
And then we meet the father. And just stand and look at the puppies. Don't touch them. Come here, Mama. You come in, back in here. This is red hot, Mama? Yes, this is red hot, Mama.
Stay out.
No, Spirit's not allowed to look at them. She doesn't let Spirit look at the puppies.
Spirit's the father?
Yes. Very gently, because they're very little puppies. They're very little puppies. Gently, very gently. Oh, it's yawning at you. And which one do you think might be yours? No, Becky's got a white foot.
That one.
That one. There she is. Gently, gently. That's Becky. Hello, little puppies. Hello. Right from the time my puppies are almost first born, I talk to my puppies and they get to know the sound of my voice. And by 3.5 weeks of age, which they are now, they're even starting to come when I call them. Come on, puppies. Puppies. Come on. Hello. Hello. Come down to me. Come on. pretty fellas. Little wee. Hello. Oh, you're all coming down to me. Come on. Hello. You sure know me, don't you? This box is now really too small for puppies of this age, and we'll have to move them into a bigger area to sleep. I have been putting these puppies outside in a warm, dry spot just for 10 minutes on one day, quarter of an hour on the next, and a couple of times for 20 minutes on the next. Now, I put my puppies on a grassed area immediately after they have been fed. Now, they are learning to associate the grassed area with doing their wheeze and poos. This is a natural instinct. And if you continue putting them on a grassed area immediately after they're fed, you'll find by the time they're 8 weeks old, they're associating grass with their wheeze and poos, and they are virtually toilet trained. We've now dismantled the whelping box, and I have the puppies in this complete area. Gives them much more room to run around in, and during the day, weather permitting, they're outside. Robin only comes in for short periods now. Come on, Robin, do you want to come in and see your puppies? Here, there you are. She can actually jump over there, but it's much more fun to have me letting her in like that. Too much dragging away on her by the puppies at this point of time makes her feel physically sick, or, as I said before, even vomit for her puppies. Food! Puppy, 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 puppies! Food! Food! Look! Meat! Now the puppies are eating quite well now. Here you are. Who's hungry? Once I am satisfied that all the puppies are eating meat and chewing properly, I then feed them out of a common bowl. I find that then they have to all fight for their food, and this means that you never get picky eaters. Some people try to feed them out of individual bowls, but you'll find the puppy goes from one bowl to the next, and that only makes work and is not very satisfactory. I find this method the best. Who's missing out? Get your feet out of it. Stop pounding it down. You have to learn to stand up around your bowl. Come on, feet out. Feet out. There, puppy. Get your feet out of it. You really are a greedy guts. That's the way. Here we are. The idea is to teach the puppies to pick up the meat and eat it cleanly without sucking it. And when they suck it, they're inclined to pound it down with their front feet as they pounded their mother's udder with their front feet when they were sucking just a couple of weeks ago. I basically feed my puppies 5 feeds a day, consisting of 3 basic milk feeds and 2 basic meat feeds, each feed spaced 4 hours apart.
Oops. There we are. 1 puppy, 2 puppy, 3.
4, round there, 5, look out, you're missing out, 6, 7, 8, oh, come on little one, 9, move around, round there, get your foot out. Come around here a little bit and make more room for the other's foot out. Get out, Mum. I'm cleaning them up, Mum. It is ideal if the bitch will complete the weaning process herself, and in this process she will educate her puppies. She plays with them and begins to actually teach them about acceptable dog behaviour. Dominant and submissive dog behaviour begins at this very important late weaning age, and a good bitch, left to her own devices, will begin teaching her puppies about acceptable dog behaviour by not letting them feed all the time. Sometimes this play appears a bit rough, and Airedales are particularly rough. But in 40 years of breeding, I have never known a bitch to physically harm a puppy. This is the setup that I've got for outside. We put the puppies in the grass after they've been inside, and then they all straight away do their business and so on the grass. Yeah, you're going to be good kids. Go on. There we are, don't do your noise. Hello. Oh, good puppy. Oh, yeah. Now everybody going over and doing their wee straight away. Also, this grass is very nice in that it's separate from the other dogs. And toilet training, or the beginnings of toilet training, is just giving the puppies an association of the grass with doing their wee. And you find if you do this regularly enough, the puppies by 8 weeks are all screaming to go outside. Then, when they all settle down to go to sleep, I have this run here. This is concrete and then easy to keep clean, and there's a kennel that the puppies very quickly learn to go into with a removable lid for easy cleaning. This kennel has insulation in the walls. I don't leave the puppies out here for any length of time at this age, unless it is very, very mild weather. But from 6 weeks to 8 weeks, once the weather is mild, I leave them out for increasing periods, getting them ready to go to their new homes. There's no need to build a run like this, but it's very important that you stop your puppies from catching cold and keep them inside, and that there is shelter for them. While they're playing, of course, they love the grass. Puppies! Puppies! Ah, the good ones! Oh! Everyone wants to get to me first. Everybody ready to go first? Or you want to have a run around first? Come on. Puppies! 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 Come on. Hey! Puppies! And the very satisfying thing about this work is the puppies all get to know your voice, and it is great fun to watch the puppies playing and romping on the grass. It's important to still allow the mother access to the puppies and let her feed them if she wants to. The mother also continues on with the education process . Although sometimes the mother's educating of the puppies can seemingly get a bit rough. Now the drugs for my puppies is half a tablet per puppy is the dosage of this particular drug. Now please check on the side of the packet. It tells you exactly what the dosage rate is for the weight of the puppy. To administer a worm tablet or a tablet to a very young puppy is quite simple. Sit puppy down, half his tablet, open his mouth, down we go. No, shut your mouth, swallow. Good boy. Then give the puppy to somebody so you make quite certain you don't worm one puppy twice and another puppy not at all. I have wormed them overnight because then you can catch the worms better on the paper in the morning, I find. Puppy, 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 puppy. Puppy, 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 puppies. Here. Hungry puppies. Here. Here, you're missing out. Oh, not over the top, mate. Down here. Oh, big monster. You hop out and let the little one in. What a magnificent sight. Everybody hungry, everybody fighting for the food, everybody wants to eat, no feet in the bowl. This is what we have worked so hard to achieve. Want some more? There. I normally put down as much as the puppies will eat in 5 minutes or until they walk away from the bowl, and then I remove the bowl until the next feed 4 hours later. Who's hungry? No, it's not for you two. The puppies, get back. Back, puppies. Here. Puppies. Come on. Look how much better the puppies are eating meat now. They're not sucking it, they're picking it up in their mouths like big dogs, and there's no feet in the plates at all. Although I still let them fight over their food because I think that they are better eaters if they do it this way. The puppies are now in this concrete run during the day. I put them out on the grass after each feed, and I still sleep them inside at night. They are now 6 weeks old, and today we are taking them all to the vet to have their temporary distemper, hepatitis and parvo shots. And as usual, after their feed, they are put on the grass to go to the toilet.
Come on, puppy, 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 puppy. Here, round here. Round the corner. Out you go. Never mind your mother. There we are.
And now my litter is raised and they're ready to go to their new homes.